Guys, welcome to CV Clouds. My name is Vishal Mankar, and today we are gonna learn about the fifth trigger scenario of our English trigger playlist. So let's start. Here, trigger scenario is whenever customer record is updated. Before updating the record, you have to create a new record in the customer history object with the old values of the customer record. So I will show you what is the requirement. Let's log into the Salesforce. Once we logged in, I will show you. Here I have the customer object and I also have the customer history object. Both are custom object. I have created this custom object and customer histories this custom object with fields. You can also create it in your org. Okay, so let's start. Here the requirement is when we update any record, let's say from test to test 23, and we are saving it. Okay, once we updated any customer record, then the value, okay, then the new record should be created with the old values in the customer history object. So let's start, guys. Let me create the trigger, apex trigger on customer object, customer trigger on the customer object. Let me select the customer object, customer object. Okay, here we will use the before update event. Why? Because as per the requirement, before updating this customer object, we have to do the automation. That means we have to create a new record in the customer history object with the old values of the customer record. So as per best practice, let me write here trigger dot is before and trigger dot is update. Let me save it. Now I will call the handler class inside this if block. So I will create a new apex class, customer trigger handler. Okay, I will also create a method inside it, static method, static void, which will create not duplicate, it will create the history object, customer history record. I will save it. Now I will call this method from this trigger. So this is the class name, and I will call this method from the trigger. Now I will pass the trigger.new and trigger.oldmap. Why? Because in the trigger.new we will catch the newly updated values of the customer record, and in the trigger.old we will catch the old values. Okay, so the new value, that is trigger.new, will come into the list of customer list, and old map would be in map. Okay, so the trigger.new will come into the customer list and old map will come into this old map variable. As a best practice, we will check customer list should not be empty. Customer list is empty, not. Okay, now we will write here whatever the logic we want to fire. Okay, so before creating any record into the history object, we will check that the current record should be updated. Okay, so we will use here, we will write the condition to check if the current record is updated or not. So before that, we will iterate over the customer object. Okay, now I will check here if c dot whatever the field values we have, if the customer name should not be equal to the old value. So how do I get the old value? From the old map, old map dot get c dot id. If I provide the c dot id here, as per the map, if we give the customer id, it will give the customer record. So here is the old customer record. Now from that old customer record, we want the old customer name. That means if the new customer name and old customer name is not equal to, that means the customer name is changed. Okay, or we will write the same thing for the all the fields. This is for customer name, another is for phone. Okay, same is for the other two fields also, email and customer address. This is for email, this is for customer address. I saved it. So if any of the condition is true, then it will go here. That means if any of the four fields we updated, okay, then it will create the new record with the old values in the customer history object. So let's write the logic here. I will take the API name of this customer history object, customer history ch equals to new instance of customer history, and then ch dot, I will take the API names of all the fields. In the customer history name, put the old value. From where we are getting the old value? From the old map. Put the customer name into the customer name history field of the customer history object, and same for the other three fields also. Phone will be here. Okay, I have assigned all the field values for customer name history, phone, email, and customer address. Okay, now I have to create a list of customer history. New list of customer history. Okay, in the customer history I will add this ch. Okay, now I have added whatever the customer history record I have to insert into the list. Now I will insert the record whatever present into this list. Okay, let me go out of the for loop. As a best practice, I will check this list should not be empty, then insert it. Our Apex class is saved. Let me save the trigger. Both are saved, Apex class and trigger also. Okay, so now we will test our changes. Okay, as you can see, I have the customer history object. Okay, here let me delete it. I have deleted the customer history record, and I have here only one customer record. Let me update it. If I update it from test to 4, so it will create the record here. See, it, it created record with the old value, that is test, and new value is test 4, as you can see. And if I updated this field, customer 4, that is this, from blank to this, okay, it will create again a record but with the blank value, that is this. Okay, if I updated from 3498321111 and save it, then it will create another record, not this one. Latest one is 5, as you can see here. And let me check with the final. If I didn't update anything, just edit and save it, it will not do anything. See, it didn't create any customer history record. So our tests are completed successfully and all tests are passed, and our trigger scenario is also completed. So that's all for this video. So guys, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please also like and share and comment also. I added all the links of the social media platforms like the WhatsApp group, LinkedIn page and LinkedIn group, Instagram page, Twitter page, etc. Please join it so that you will receive the latest notification about our videos. And thank you so much guys.